The day is July 14th, 2025, and we are officially in the off season. Coming off a 24-25 season Thunder championship. Series is just starting, but I'm just guessing. I mean, the Pacers are going to win the NBA Finals. So, as you guys know, in 2K, it is almost impossible to get the draft lottery right, and I did not do this myself. I downloaded a scenario. Someone sat here and got the exact draft order right, or at least the top 5 picks. I'm pretty sure this is the draft order, though. Shout out to you, bro. You are a lifesaver. So, we got the correct draft order, but before we get to the draft, there are 2 superstars who have trade rumors, and we are going to give teams a chance to get both of them. Let me introduce you to the trade wheel. On this wheel, we have 6 NBA teams that are in competition for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, I took the 6 highest teams with the best odds in Las Vegas to land Giannis and put them on a wheel because, to be honest, we have no idea what team he's going to. There's been Spurs rumors, there's been Nets rumors, Raptors rumors, which I don't know. I mean, I probably don't really want to see him go to the Nets or Raptors, I'm going to be honest. There's even the Bucks on this wheel, so he has a chance to go back to the Bucks. We also have a wheel for Kevin Durant, and that is next, and there's different teams on that wheel. But let's spin this wheel. Giannis will be joining this team. And before we spin the wheel, the rest of the free agency moves that are going to be made and signings and draft picks and everything are all going to be 2K. So they're going to be making the draft picks. They are going to be making signings. I just thought for the 2 biggest free agents or contracts that need to get moved, why not do a wheel? All right, where are you going, Giannis? The San Antonio Spurs. All right, that's a very likely scenario. All right, the wheel for Kevin Durant. As you guys see, there's many teams on this wheel. I think there's 7: Spurs, Knicks, Mavs, Heat, Pistons, Rockets, and the Timberwolves. I did not put the Suns on here because nobody wants to see Kevin Durant back on the Suns. Team didn't work out. Let's move on. Where's KD going? Kevin Durant. Okay, that's too overpowered, and that's just not realistic. Let's take the Spurs off that wheel because Giannis just landed there. Let's respin. Spurs fans just got crazy excited, and Kevin Durant is going to the Minnesota Timberwolves, which I was just going to put them on teams to start the video, and I was going to put them on those 2 teams. But I decided to spin the wheel, and they still end up on those teams, so I basically just wasted my time. All right, so our first trade that I have cooked up, I used combinations of kind of Google and other analysis, even some TikTok analysis, and kind of got a consensus of what, I'm using some big ass words right now. I'm really bad at cooking up like mock trades. I suck with salary cap, but this is what I cooked up. Let me know if you guys think this is a good mock trade. Should the Suns give more? I mean, Kevin Durant is 37, but I mean, it's still Kevin Wayne Durant, one of the best players to ever touch a basketball. And he's still doing it at a very effective rate. And I think him and Ant would be a dynamic duo right away. I mean, we saw how they were acting in Greece or Paris, wherever they were for the Olympics. So I'm gonna go ahead and send this through. Now let's go trade a compa. All right, so almost every trade I see, they say the Spurs would give up Stephon Castle for Giannis. There is no way the Spurs would give up Stephon Castle for Giannis. I mean, some of these NBA GMs though, who even knows? But Nico Harrison is an NBA GM, right? But we got Keldon Johnson, Devin Vaseline, Harrison Barnes, the 2nd round pick in this year's draft, the 14th pick in this year's draft, and a 2027 random ass 2nd round draft pick for the Greek Freak. And like I said, let me know if you guys agree or what you would change on these trade offers, because I suck at trades, to be honest. Oh yeah, one more thing, Wemby is listed at 7'6" now. All right, it's officially draft night. The Mavericks did not trade their #1 pick, or at least not yet. So let's see if they pick Cooper Flagg or Ace Bailey. They do go with Cooper Flagg. Ace Bailey goes #2 to the Milwaukee Bucks. So add Ace Bailey now to that trade, or for that 2nd round pick, that is Ace Bailey. 76ers have the 3rd pick in this year's draft. They take Dylan Harper. Hornets take Trey Johnson out of Texas. This guy is cold.
Step back. This guy is a blast to watch.
5th pick is the Jazz. They take Derek Queen. Liam McNeely from UConn. Yeah, he's from UConn. Goes #6 to the Wizards. Wizards thought they had the Cooper Flagg in the bag and ended up with Liam McNeely. That is tough. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue who Colin Murray Bones is. VJ Edgecombe falls to the Nets. Raps Edgar Denim Jeans. BYU. Bro, I don't even understand who traded for who in this pick. Who has the pick? Okay, the Knicks traded up. All right, they take Asa Newell.
That you had you do.
All right, if you want to see who your favorite team drafted, I'll just like slowly scroll and you can just pause and see who they drafted in the 1st round in this mock draft. Clippers took Dame Sarr. I don't even know who that is. All right, going into this season, SGA is the highest overall player in the league at a 98. Jokic is right behind him, 97, and then Ant in the top 3 at 97. Luka is still on the Lakers. Did LeBron retire? That's what I want to see. Knicks kept Cat, it looks like. Their team honestly looks pretty similar besides that draft pick, Newell. LeBron did stay for 1 more year. Luka's on the last year of his deal, so he maybe could even leave over the offseason. Kyrie is out for the first half, at least, of the season. Cooper Flagg is on the Mavs at an 81 with AD. Spurs have Giannis, a 7 7-6 Wemby, and they also signed Malik Beasley on a 3-year, $24 million deal over the offseason. Suns didn't do anything. They're on the last year of the Beal contract, so they probably won't do anything till next offseason. Did the Wolves do anything? If I was the Wolves, I would get Rudy Gobert as far away as possible from my team. The guy dropped like 30 points and 20 rebounds or something on the Lakers, who honestly I probably could have started at center that game. JJ Redick just refused to put a center in. Everyone started hyping Rudy up after he played. The Warriors, whose big men were guarding him, were what? Trace Jackson Davis and Quentin Post. I mean, really. And the Lakers, who don't have a big man, they were playing Maxi Kleba at big man. That guy's not a big man. So yeah, everyone started hyping Rudy up, and then they got to the Thunder series, and Rudy got taken out of the rotation. Rudy, I don't know when teams are gonna realize this. Rudy has the basketball skill of a third grade girl. Not even like the star third grade girl on their third grade team. I'm just talking a normal third grade girl. And the 2026 Kia most valuable player, Luka Doncic. 22.7 points a game, 8.1 boards, 7.8 assists. Pretty good averages. I mean, basically a triple-double, almost a triple-double. We'll round it up and call it a triple-double. Cooper Flag, rookie of the year, 17.2 a game. What did Ace Bailey do? I said I would take him over Cooper Flag. Come on, Ace. 17.1, 6 boards, 2.7 assists. I mean, pretty similar seasons, to be honest. Ben Simmons is still on the Clippers. Come on, bro. I need Ben Simmons as far away from LA as possible. Wemby Abada at 7'6", defensive player of the year, averaged basically 3 blocks a game, a really good season. Amon Thompson, most improved player. This guy has so much potential. And Mark Daigleholt, coach of the year, 63-19, best record in the West, the Thunder. Did we make all these moves and everything just for the Thunder to repeat? All NBA first teams, Luka, Jokic, Cade, Wemby, and Joel Embiid. So Joel's healthy going into the playoffs. That's good to see. And Wemby at 7'6", making an All NBA first team. That's good to see. Scotty Barnes, LaMelo Ball, and Giannis and Amon Thompson on the All NBA second team. And All NBA third team, Jalen Johnson. Okay, that's a new face to see. LeBron at 45 years old. Tyrese Halliburton, Trae Young, and Sengun. Cooper Flag and Ace Bailey both make the All NBA rookie teams, and Matas Bazulis somehow makes it too. I don't think he's still eligible for a rookie team. I know in the NBA, if you like miss a certain amount of games, you're eligible next season, but I'm pretty sure Matas played a lot of games. So I don't think him or Khalil Ware are eligible. But yeah, Zach Edey's eligible. Yeah. This game's dog shit. You guys know that. So All NBA rookie team is messed up. All right, official playoff bracket. We got the Rockets and the Wolves in the play-in. Katie and Ant made the play-in. I want to see them make the finals, and they're in the play-in, or at least a deep playoff run. The Suns with D-Book and Randall made the play-in. The Bulls 2.0, Sacramento Kings made the play-in. Let's check the East play-in. Knicks and Pacers, and then we got the Charlotte Hornets and Atlanta. I was just going to say the Atlanta Braves, the Atlanta Hawks. All right, these 7-8 play-in games don't really matter too much. We're going to simulate through them because whoever wins or loses gets another chance. The Rockets beat the Wolves, so Katie and Ant might not even make the playoffs if they lose the next game. Ant went for 29, Katie for 20. Amon dropped 35, 9 and 4, Sengun 31 and 13. Surprised the Rockets got the 7th seed. I mean, the West is stacked. And then we have the 9-10 play-in game. This game is an elimination game, so let's hop into the Simcast. Is the Suns or Kings making a deep playoff run even if they make the playoffs? Probably not, but still worth to watch it. 116-106. The Suns do get the dub. D-Book 32, Randall 26, Dante DiVincenzo 22, and they're actually playing Rob Dillingham in Phoenix. Hopefully the T-Wolves trade him and they let him go play somewhere. I don't know why they didn't play him this year. DeRozan 23, Levine 17, but the Bulls 2.0 get sent home. Knicks Pacers. So this is a rematch of the Eastern Conference Final Series that just went on. The Pacers win it again. And then Hornets Hawks. Wow, no one's trying to watch the Hornets Hawks. Just simulate through that. Hawks get sent home. And we got Pacers Charlotte, Minnesota Phoenix. Come on, Minnesota. These are the two teams that made the blockbuster trade over the offseason. And it was a win now trade for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the T-Wolves get sent home. What? So Pacers go from making the finals to a play-in team. Let's see if they're going to advance to the playoffs or if LaMelo Ball is going to get into the playoffs. It looks like LaMelo's going home. Benedict dropped 24, Brandon Miller 22, LaMelo 18, Miles Bridges 22. Klay Thompson is on the Charlotte Hornets as well. Yeah, that's Klay Thompson. Looks like he got traded mid-season. For the playoff start, I just want to see, what is this T-Wolves box score? 24 for Ant, 17 for KD. Bro, this is sad. I wanted to see this team do well, and they don't even really get a full playoff series, but this is the playoff bracket. The Celtics are in the playoffs. Jason Tatum was not hurt on this roster for the first half of the year. I then put an injury on him, but they still just ended up winning and stayed in playoff contention. But they don't have Jason Tatum for the playoff run because Tatum won't be healthy next season. Prayers up to Tatum. That injury is terrible. That's probably the worst injury you can get, a torn Achilles. I'm gonna take these series to the point of where we have elimination games, game 6s and game 7s, and then we could hop in and watch some of them. A bunch of really good first round matchups. There was only one sweep sweep. It was the Sixers swept the Magic, but we have a bunch of game 6s. Honestly, too many game 6s. I think we're just gonna go through these and see if we get game 7s. Okay, OKC closes it out against Phoenix. Dallas knocks out Golden State. Kyrie Irving is back on Dallas along with Cooper Flag, who just had 24. Leading scorer in a closeout game as a rookie is crazy. But we got some game 7s. We have Wemby versus the Clippers. The Lakers, LeBron and Luka versus Amen Thompson and the Rockets. The Raptors versus Detroit Pistons. And the first one kicking us off is going to be the Pistons versus the Raptors. There's 11:35 left in the fourth, and it's 133-124. There's not a lick of defense being played in this game. I mean, the first quarter was 53-48. That's insane. I really want to see the Pistons do well next season, and with the Celtics kind of maybe being out of contention, I think they could really be a real threat in the East. If Embiid stays healthy, I low-key got the Sixers out the East next season, but you know, the Sixers always just seem to run into some problems, so the Pistons would be my second pick. But 159-155, we got to see this box score. Didn't really end up being too close of a game down the stretch, so we couldn't hop in, but the Pistons get sent home, which is pretty sad to see. Brandon Ingram 35, Brady, not gonna say his last name, with 26, Scotty Barnes 24, 7-8, RJ Barrett 21. I mean, just this is an insane box score. Who on the Pistons went off? Cade had 36, Tobias 29, Jaden Ivey 24. Jaden Ivey will be back next season too. I think that's like a big piece of that team that they were missing during these playoffs. I mean, they almost beat the Knicks. I'm not gonna lie. If they didn't blow that first game, they really could have won that series. Next up, we got the San Antonio Spurs versus the Clippers. April 30th, 2026. Minute 16 left in the fourth. We have a 6-point game. We're gonna hop in. I'm hoping for a Clippers comeback. I'm not gonna lie, but Giannis and the Spurs up 6 at home. It's going to be tough. Kawhi clamps up Giannis. Giannis trying to work on Kawhi, post fade, and he hits it. And Giannis 34 minutes, 27 points. That might be it. The Clippers might be getting sent home in the first round 2 years in a row. Harden, step back, mid-range throws it out to Kawhi. Screen, Kawhi, step back. Gave him 3? No, they don't give him a 3. His whole foot was over the line, I'm not gonna lie. But I was hopeful. And we're starting to foul. Yeah, this one's over if Giannis even hits one of these free throws, to be honest. Okay, brick on the first one. Brick one more for me, Giannis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Violation, ref. That's a violation. He misses both, though. Our counting got to his head. Kawhi with the ball. Oh, we need to be a little more quick. Kawhi have a little more urgency. James Harden, pull up 3. And the season's over. Giannis 27-12, Wemby 20-11-8. I low-key did not see a 7-7 Wemby on that floor out there to end the game. He only had 3 fouls. Unless I didn't see him, which I feel like a 7-7 Wemby's hard to miss. Maybe I'm just tripping, but I don't think he was out there. Harden though 27, Zubac 25-10, Kawhi 23-7-6, and the Clippers disappoint me once again. May 1st, 2026. We are in LA for a Lakers-Rockets game 7, and this one has not really been a game since halftime. The Lakers just blew them out in the second half. 143-113, they win. Luka 37, 10, and 14. That is an insane playoff stat line. Reeves 21 and Braun 20. They also are playing Dalton Connect. They had who had 19. They picked up Clint Capella for their center, and they also got Rashawn Holmes. All right, I mean, it's not terrible. I don't know why my boy Brownie's getting DMPs. Let's get Bronny in the starting rotation, JJ. OKC, San Antonio, Lakers, Dallas, Cleveland, Toronto, and Philly, New York. To be honest, I feel like all these series are going to be good. The only one that is kind of questionable is the Cleveland, Toronto one. We got a good storyline between the Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks, though. You all know the trade that went down, so let's see who really won the trade. The Lakers are up 2-1 right now. This is how the rest of the playoff board's looking. Lakers go up 3-1. Can the Lakers complete the 4-1 gentleman sweep? They do. The East series aren't really close, 3-1s in each of them, but we do have a 2-2 series between the Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder, where the Spurs are now up 3-2. So let's see if the Spurs can knock out the Thunder. Not yet, at least. Thunder get the dub. Wemby drops 26, Giannis 16, J-Dub 26, 9, and 10 with 4 steals. A legacy game from J-Dub. Chet 25, Shea 23, Lou Dort 13, and we're going to game 7. And game 7 is just not close at all. 123-109. The Spurs and 7-7 Wemby and Giannis do choke. So the 2 teams that made huge moves over the free agency deadline that we kind of made them make, both don't even make the Western Conference Finals. That's tough. OKC, LA, Cleveland, Philly. Cleveland just 4-0 swept Philly. OKC, Lakers, though, is 2-2. Let's see who's going up 3-2. It is going to be the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka with another amazing stat line, 33, 6, and 7. And it's time for game 6. Fourth quarter, 1:05 left. A NBA Finals spot on the line. The Lakers are down 4 points. Let's hop in. LeBron is back in the headband, and he is at the free throw line to try and cut this to a 1-possession game. I don't know if this is his first or second free throw. It is his second 3-point game. Shea with the ball. Luka is guarding Shea. That is not not a good matchup for Luka. Shea blows right by Luka, gets to the bucket, and does not get the foul call. Lakers with a chance to tie the game up or cut it to 1. Harvestein is trying to guard Reeves. This should be a easy bucket for Reeves, right? Maybe get him on the perimeter, blow by him, but no, he goes up with a layup on a 7-footer. Maybe not the smartest shot. Chet with it down low, and 5-point game. It's not the dagger yet, but that makes it very tough for the Lakers to win the game. Reeves getting guarded by Caruso. Reeves to the bucket, and if that would have fell for an and one, would have gave the Lakers a lot better chance to win, but they still got a chance. All right, Reeves just missed a free throw, so that makes their chances a lot worse. There's 8.6 seconds left. If the Lakers don't get a steal here, the game is over. They don't get a steal. Shea is not missing 2 free throws. It is going to be a Thunder Cavs NBA Finals. 35, 11, and 7 in probably LeBron's last game ever. 21, 8, and 7 for Luka, and maybe his last game as a Laker ever. And Chet drops 40, SGA drops 32 to go back to the finals back-to-back seasons. Wait, I thought the Thunder were up 3-2. Never mind. The Lakers were up 3-2. Okay, that maybe was not LeBron's last game. Never mind. We are at game 7 now. May 31st, 2026, game 7. I don't know what I was thinking. And we have another close game. This is an OKC this time. 113, 110, a minute 14. We loaded into Chet on the line. He hit his first free throw. Oh, he's at the line for 3 of them. 2 for 2 from the line right now. Looking to make it a 6-point game with this next one. Harvestein snags the board over number 40. Who even is that? That's Clint Capella. And they just had a 4-point possession. That might be the downfall of the Lakers. Luka's not even in the game right now. They have Dalton connecting. Luka's on the sideline with his shooting shirt on. So I'm guessing that means Luka fouled out. Reeves getting clamped up by SGA. The Lakers look like they're just going to go out sad once again. Capella, yeah. Just sold by centers once again. I don't know what it is with LeBron getting sold by centers, but that just seems to be a common theme. The Lakers run is over, and so is LeBron's career most likely, unless he comes back for year 42. Luka had a terrible game for what he's been having. Only took 11 shots. Bron 9, 6, and 4. Yeah, Bron, it's time to pack it up. Game 1 of the NBA Finals, Cavs versus Thunder. The Cavaliers do take it. SGA 25, Donovan Mitchell 33, Garland 25. Cavs also did make an addition over the offseason. They picked up Joshua Giddey, who had a good game for them. I'm assuming off the bench. 11 points, 12 assists. Let's see if he's on the bench, actually. See the starting lineups. No, they're starting Josh Giddey at the 3. I would have think you would put Josh Giddey probably coming off the bench as a backup point guard. But hey, I don't know. I mean, they made it to the finals, so who am I to judge? Thunder take game 2, Thunder take game 3, and Thunder take game 4. It's looking like the Thunder might 2-peat as NBA champions. They do 2-peat. I mean, Thunder are looking like they really could become the next NBA dynasty. The West is a very tough conference, though. If Kevin Durant joins the Wolves, if Giannis joins the Spurs, if Curry doesn't get hurt during the playoffs next year, if the Mavs are fully healthy, Lakers maybe get a center and some help around the team. There's a lot of hurdles for the Thunder to jump through to become a dynasty, but they are just a really good team. SGA Finals MVP, probably adding a second one to his resume. The 25-26 season according to NBA 2K25.